So you guys been wanting me to change the theme song sound quality, but I'm gonna keep the same song. So here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Just how she plays them, and she does that. She does it with the cat. Does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. Hopefully that fixed the audio. Crazy Cat does not own any of these pictures or books or pictures. I use them under fair use for educational purposes, so the people who watch them learn a little bit something when they do it. Hopefully that fixed the audio. I only did all those years ago. No, I don't want to do this. I'm scared of this thing. Please move it. Right. Hi everyone, Martha here. So we got two things I want to talk about. One is X-Men related, one is Avatar, The Last Airbender, the Aang movie. So this is gonna be out like by the end of this month. This movie, which is showing that they're not really showing advertisements because it's already out there. You can watch an entire movie if you want to. I haven't watched an entire movie because I'm against pirating, but it's available to do it. And because somebody linked this movie, and then it doesn't have any of the voice actors as far as I know, and it's not going to theaters. So there's three things that are against it. But we'll, because another company that doesn't really care for animation and thinks that they don't make money. But let's see what this see what's gonna happen in it, and I make sure to show at least one of the actual voice actors on here. Simba. That is beautiful animation.
Airbender.
You don't sound like Aang, though.
You may be the last Airbender, but you're not alone. I'm the Avatar. I found allies from every nation, and together we ended the 100-Year War. Aang, because of you, all of the nations live together.
Nope, not his eight, not his.
In harmony. All except mine.
He's the only one of his kind.
Airbender.
My senses tell me this guy is pretty attractive.
What does attractive even mean?
Just give me a straight confirmation. Is he attractive?
He's very attractive. Huh?
You're not, Zuko.
It's all in the bone structure.
It's all in the bone structure. Okay, at least you're still funny.
You and I can heal the past. And together, we can build a new world.
Welcome to Team Avatar.
And you're not Sokka's voice.
You killed in the 100 years waiting for his return. If we want anything to change, we need what the Benders have. Power.
This isn't the way. We can bring back balance. Peace. I promise you I'll fix it.
We'll fix it.
Air, fire, earth,
Together.
air. Nope, no, this should not be on Paramount anymore. So the Paramount doesn't care for it.
Hello, Zuko here.
Let's see what. So that looks. The animation looks good. Everything else about it is not good. So one thing good about it I like is the animation, and I'll show you Zuko at least part of it. Because I do have a cameo from him on my computer. Well, no, I'm not going to show you all of it because I'm going to show you part of it so you guys can at least see one or hear one of them. Zuko. So that trailer looks pretty. wish we'd had the actual voice actors here. We were able to watch it in theaters because it would be so pretty to see 2D animation in theaters. That's some computer animation again on this big screen. And I wish that was not leaked online. Those three things did not happen to this movie because it does not deserve it. So, yep. Alright. So that's it for that part. I did watch also X-Men 97, Episode 4 of Season 2. And man, this one was sad. A very sad episode. We lost one of the main characters here. And they did it again. They killed one of the characters we love during the show, because last season they killed Gambit. What, is every single season they're going to kill somebody? Is that what's going to happen? I'm going to have to watch every single one of these characters from my childhood, because these ones are the ones from my childhood. Die. You are mean. You're mean. What, you're going to kill the next Nightcrawler? Don't you dare. We are still back in Apocalypse's time, and we still, before he comes Apocalypse, and Eric still wants to stop it from happening. Apocalypse lost one of his friends, and he blames Eric for it, and he wants to prove that he can change the past and change Apocalypse and keep him from going off to turning into a monster, because he says he's never felt love before. It's a difference, because Rogue brings up Gambit to him and says that the reason why she does not want to go back to the past because Gambit's not there waiting for her, and so that's why she's kind of dreading not going back to the past. But he's not here either, so it doesn't make any sense. Either way, you don't have him. They end up we also found out that the Pharaoh is Kane, so I guess we have a way of seeing the actual Kane in this, since really the Kane in the Marvel ones was not exactly good. Here he is kind of good. He tried to take over Apocalypse's time, I guess, but he didn't succeed because he gets turned into Apocalypse eventually. Charles talks to him, with him invading his mind and tell him who he is and all his different names. So Ra was him, and we heard all these different voices as well. And Beast and Nightcrawler and Rogue find another room where they can they try to make the room move. They try to stop Apocalypse from turning into Apocalypse. Kurt tries to teleport him out of there, but he beats him, and he walks in there and he turns into Apocalypse. And Eric makes everybody leave but Charles by he broke the wristband that Gambit brought in him, but then he fixed it, and gets them all out of there, but Charles and him try to reason with Apocalypse, but it still doesn't work. Eric ends up saving the city that he tries to blow up, that Apocalypse tries to blow up as punishment for thinking that the Kane's there, but thinking Kane's still there, but nope, he's not here. He left to where he went. We'll find out where he went, and he has some form of storm with him, because even though her hair is a different color, this has to be Storm. But I don't know. It's not the Storm that went. It's a different Storm. But I don't know why Storm would want to help. It must want to help Kane. But after Eric ends up saving, he gets worked by, and Apocalypse is very mean to Charles and said, "I would make you one of my horsemen, but you lack the spine." Ouch. Jeez, I don't think he wants to be one of your horsemen anyway. And instead of turning Eric into one of the horsemen, he kills Eric. He shoots him right in front of Charles. So yeah, they killed Magneto here. After he died a hero, saving a city because he was not able to save the town Latveria, or not Latveria, the one that had the one that Gambit died in. He was not able to save that city. He was able to save this city, trying to make up for that. Making sure nobody dies there, but unlike what happened to the city that Gambit died in. And he made sure no other mutants died that day besides him. And then Bishop comes and gets Charles, and then we see like a end credit scene where Wolverine is with Captain America, and I mean Steve Rogers, Captain America, and Natasha, the Black Widow. And he's talking about something about getting the band back together. Which band are you referring to? Is this the 40s band? That, since technically Wolverine and him both fought in World 2 together, since these guys are pretty around close to the same age. But I did like seeing that scene. I should have recognized that was as Black Widow, because it did have like she did have like a Black Widow on her shirt, like taped on her shirt. But though it's not the black suit that she usually wears. But I did like seeing this. And he still has the bone claws, because since he lost the metal one since what happened last season with Magneto. Well, I'm probably going to give this episode, I'll do an 8 out of 10 again. It was good. This theme song was okay. This is probably the last time we see Magneto on the theme song. So, because they showed him on here, they're probably not ever going to show him on there again, as far as we know, unless they. I don't want them to bring either of them back. Okay, because we did think that he was dead before, because we thought he died in there with Gambit last season, but they made it. They tricked us and brought it back. But I don't want them to do that, because it's better when you like. It's better to keep a character dead and to bring him back, because it makes it way more sustainable. Makes it more sadder. So yeah. But we'll see. And the fact that just like with when Gambit died, there was no music playing in the credits. So I get that's supposed to mean that it's final two. That had like a moment of silence for him. So I did like this episode, even though it killed Magneto. How dare you? I still liked it. The animation still looks pretty and stuff like that. And I think the only reason why Charles is there is to see his best friend die. So, and see him do something heroic before he died. Charles and Eric stayed to do the heroic thing before he died. So yeah. So I'll end it here, guys. Like, favorite, subscribe, and na 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 na. Bye bye.